Welcome back once again to howtocookgreatfood.com. If you have not already, please click that button and subscribe to our channel. Join our family. On the menu today, as you can see here, I've just this moment finished. We're doing a stir-fry pork and broccoli. Chinesey kind of effect. It's got some soy sauce in there, sesame seed oil, loads of garlic. It's really quite simple. I'm using a pork chop today. So I've just got the chops, taken the bone out and got that nice fillet from there. Absolutely beautiful, really quite easy and quite fast. Let's go and do it. Okay, let's just take a look at some of the main ingredients. We've got some broccoli, some pork obviously. I'm using a pork strip. These are actually chops, which I've taken the bone out, so there's no bone in there. Plenty of sliced garlic. Wanted to have a nice garlicky flavour, and some sliced onions. In here, we've got our wok, we've got a little touch of oil, and we're going to get that really, really nice and hot. Let's move on. Okay, so we've got our wok heated up here. Nice bit of oil, which is getting nice and warm. We're going to start off by just placing in our pork. Bit of black pepper. Little touch of salt. Not too much salt because we're going to be adding soy sauce as well. Now on this kind of high heat, we're going to cook this for about 4 minutes first. About 4 minutes. There we are. Next step, I'm going to add in that garlic. Plenty of sliced garlic. And our sliced onion. And totally optional, but I like a little bit of celery in this one. And a little bit of hot red chili. Now my pork is cut quite generously, it's quite thick. So depending on how thick you cut your pork and the cut of pork that you're using, will obviously depend on how we're going to cook this, how long you'll cook. I'm going to go with this for about another 3 minutes, stirring all the time. Beautiful, that's coming together really nicely. At this stage I'm now going to add in my broccoli. Now I've got some nice long stems on that. A lot of people kind of cut it about there, but there's a lot of goodness in this, so I like to keep that on there. Tastes great, lots of goodness, and it looks good as well. Now I'm going to stir fry this once again on this high heat for another 3 minutes. Okay, wonderful. Now at this stage I'm going to add some soy sauce. Now I'm using a dark. I've got a dark one here today. You could use a light if you want, and I'm only going to use a little dash. You don't want too much in this, especially the dark one. And then I'm going to add some water, a bit of cold water. If you want, you could use a stock, like a chicken stock or something like that. I don't really like stock that much, as you may know. We're simply going to get this heat on high, keep it on high. We're going to cook that around. Give it another 3 or 4 minutes, stirring all the time. There we go. Beautiful. What I'm going to do now is I'm going to finish this off with some scallions, green onions or spring onions. Depending on where you come from, you'll call them a different name. And I like to add just a little bit of this. It's really, pure sesame oil. Really lovely, nutty flavour. I just add a little bit of that at the end. And that is wonderful. Really simple. Now you could, if you wanted, add a little bit of honey to this. Give it a little bit of sweetness. Or some people now, they would put some corn flour or some sort of starch in there to thicken this. I'm not doing that with this one. I like it just like this. Really simple. Hope you enjoyed that. Don't forget to subscribe to our channel. We'll see you soon. Lots of love.